Welcome back to my channel, everybody. I am so elated to be here. I'm so glad to be back with yet another video. Make sure that you all click the subscribe button before we even get started. You know, sometimes it's just some things that you must do upon walking into somebody's house. And this is kind of like walking into my house, girl. So the first thing I need you to do is knock at the door. That's when you subscribe. The next thing I need you to do is come on in and have your seat. That's hitting the like button. And the next thing I need you to do, girl, is talk your eat. Okay? That is getting down in the comments. So without further ado, do those 3 things for me and we getting ready to come back with a story time. Okay, so story time. I was living in San Antonio, Texas with my dad at the time, girl. You know, I was young, dumb, and, you know, full of and everything, girl. I was shaped like a Coke bottle, baby. I was stacked. You hear me, girl? I was a young thunder from down under back then. You know, it was the day. Okay. So anyway, I started going to this little community college or whatever. And it was cool, little community college. It was real cute or whatever, girl. And I was just going, honey, because, you know, my daddy said you're going to do something, you know, girl. So I just decided to go and check into this little community college and, you know, all of the things, girl. So I had me a couple of little classes or whatever, girl. I was real cute or whatever. And, girl, so, you know, just going to college and everything, girl. And I had met this guy. And, girl, he was fine, girl. Like, he was really handsome to me. So besides the fact that I should have been at school getting my lesson, even though it was college, I was checking at the boys. You know, I was like, you know, I was checking them out, but I really wasn't talking to anybody or anything like that because I was like, you know, I don't just really want to be real mixy with the boys. You know, I just want to, you know, check them out from afar. So again, I caught the eye, or this guy, I caught his eye, okay? Or he caught my eye, okay? But I liked him, girl. He was real good and tall, girl, real thick in the body, you know, like real, like, you know, hug you up and take care of you and protect you type of body, girl. So I was checking. Like I said, I was young, girl, and I was dumb, honey, and I was full of it. So anyway, so I was ashamed, you know, I didn't want to say anything to him at the time. So what I did was I just kept checking for him and was kind of like peeping when he would go to the lunchroom, when he would take his breaks, when I would see him down the hall and stuff like that. So, girl, one day, girl, I had caught him, girl, right outside of where the lunchroom was. It was just like an open forum with like patio chairs and tables and things like that. So I saw him sitting on a little ledge or whatever, girl, trying to look down in a book, girl, like he was really studying, girl. He wasn't studying Nathan. You hear me, sis? He wasn't studying Nathaniel, okay? So anyway, I don't know what it was about him, but I walked up to him, girl. I mean, I was so grown back in the day, girl. Like, I don't know what had got into me, girl. I really like this dude. This is the reason why. And like I said, I know it's hard for me, or maybe hard for y'all to believe that I like this guy because, you know, I didn't really know him. I hadn't had a conversation with him or anything like that. I think the first thing I ever walked up to him and said was, "You gonna be my boyfriend?" And he looked up and he had this smile, girl. And I was like, "You can be my boyfriend." He was like, "What?" I said, "You're going to be my boyfriend." And girl, and I just kept it moving, girl. Wasn't no extra conversation, girl. We wasn't sitting there chit-chatting, girl. I just basically told him what it was and I got on down. You understand what I'm saying? So anyway, time went on. And every day, you know, I would say a little something to him. And then it's kind of like he would getting to the point where he was expecting me to come up and say something to him. So then, you know, it progressed. He started walking me to class and things like that. And it just really started progressing. So, you know, I thought I was young and I was, girl, I thought I was a thoroughbred thick stallion, girl. And I had me a little car. You know, my daddy had got me a little car and everything. So I was going where I please, girl, okay? So I remember one time that we met up in the same spot we always meet up in. And he asked me, did I want to come to his house or something like that. No, I take that back. He didn't ask me that yet. He asked me for my phone number. So we started talking and stuff and messaging each other and calling each other girl and all this kind of stuff. Girl, you know, back in the day, girl, you can get them cell phones for a penny. Girl, if your parents had good credit, girl. So I remember my daddy got me this old thick cell phone, girl. The cell phone was thick as this box, okay? And it was a penny, girl. But my daddy got it for me, and that's how I was able to conversate with him. And I'm going to leave baby daddy name out because, yes, girl, he ended up becoming a baby daddy. Okay, girl? So, girl, I remember as we talked, he then asked me one time to come to his house, girl. So, girl, you know, after we left school, whatever, I went over to his little spot or whatever, girl. And then it was cool. We just sat there, we chilled, we watched TV, we talked and everything like that. You know, I was ready to jump the bones. I told you I was good and hot and grown when I was young, girl. But I kept it kosher. So, kept it kosher, and like I said, time progressed, and it came a ritual thing that I was like going over to his house after school, you know, and everything, which is after our classes, but before he had to go to work and everything. And I think I was working at like Sears at the time or something like that. So, girl, I didn't have to go to work every day, girl. But anyway, girl, so I remember the time that I went over and, girl, things was getting a little mixy. Things had started getting a little mixy, you know. So anyway, I remember that, you know, we had started kissing or whatever, girl. And so then we got up and we walked back to the back room, girl. And so, girl, we was sitting on the bed, girl, and we was kissing and everything. You know, we was finna get ready to, you know, hit that buzzer. And, girl, all of a sudden, the door started rattling. Like, when you walked in his place, that was the living room and the kitchen. It was like a 2-bedroom. So when you walked in, it was like the living room, boom, right there, then the kitchen, and then it was one room, and then there was the other room back this way. So when I walked in, I went straight past the living room. We went to his bedroom or whatever. So, girl, we in there, girl, and like I said, you know, getting ready to hit the buzzer. And, girl, we heard the door rattling. And I was like, you know, you hear that? And he was like, oh shit. He was like, go get in the closet. And me? Get in the closet? He was like, yeah. Go get in the closet. Mind you, around this time, girl, I don't know who I let do my braids, girl, but I had some Stella Got a Groove some Stella Got a Groove Stella got her groove back braids. They was all the way down, girl, past my butt, girl, okay? They was all the way down there past my butt, girl. So I thought I was Stella, okay? And by this time, I was standing there like I came in the world, baby, just butt bookie. Okay? So I'm running over there, girl, getting in the closet, and he throwing my little shoes or whatever, my little belongings, girl. He had started throwing my belongings everywhere, girl. And I was like, okay. So the way his closet was, you could open up the closet and look through the bathroom mirror and see who was in the living room. So I got pushed off in the closet. I guess he tried to hurry up and make the bed up real quick. I was shook, okay? But I did what I had to do, girl, because, you know, I didn't want to die. So, girl, next thing you know, he goes and he unlocks the door. So at this time, girl, I done opened up the closet a little bit. Packed closet. The closet just packed, girl. Just stuff everywhere, okay? So I opens up the closet, because I'm in there butt naked like I came in the world. So I opens up the closet a little bit, girl. And I looked to the mirror and I could see in the living room. And I saw it was a lady in there and she was opening up a cabinet, getting like a cup out of the cabinet. And I'm watching her, but the room is dark, the closet dark, so she don't see me, but I'm watching her, girl, with that one eye. Girl, I would like this in the closet. I was watching her with that one eye, girl. So, girl, I remember her reaching up into the cabinet to get a cup. And it's like when she was getting ready to bring her arm down, girl, she stopped mid-reach. And something caught her attention. I don't know what it was, but I know it wasn't me because I knew she could not see me. She didn't have that kind of peripheral or that kind of vision. You understand what I'm saying? So, but something caught her attention. So, girl, I just went on and closed the little closet back. And I could just hear him in there asking her questions like, I thought you had to go to work. I thought you said you was going to be at work. She was like, why are you trying to get me to leave back out the house? And she was like, and why you had the deadbolt lock on? I'm hearing all this conversation. And he was like, because I'm finna get ready to go to sleep. I was finna get ready to go to bed. So, girl, that was that. They was doing their little thing or whatever. Now, mind you, I'm in the closet. Christians, okay? Unclothed. So, I'm sitting there like, okay. Now, if I had my clothes in here, I could have went on and got dressed, but I didn't. So, next thing you know, I'm just sitting there. It's probably about 15 minutes past, and then I hear some silence. Girl, next thing you know, boom! This girl done pushed the door open to the closet. Girl. And so she looked at me and she was like, and he was right behind her, like he was following her in there. And so he was right behind her, girl, and she was like, who are you? I said, who are you? She said, I'm his fiance. I said, well, I'm his girlfriend. And she said, ugh. So, girl, she turned around and looked at him. And she looked back at me and she was like, well, you better go get yourself checked because he gave me something. I was like, okay, girl. Okay, girl. So, next thing you know, they start fighting, girl. They start tussling all on the bed, girl. So I walked up out the closet, butt bookie. Okay, naked, and I'm getting my clothes and I'm putting my clothes on. They sitting there fighting, girl. So I'm just putting my little clothes on, girl. And I'm putting my shirt and stuff on, girl. And I'm grabbing my keys, girl. And I done grab my little phone, girl. And I'm gonna get ready to walk out the door. So next thing you know, he was like, "No, don't leave. I'm finna pull her out." Okay. So I'm young, y'all. I'm real young at the time. So, next thing you know, he done picked her up, girl. He taking her and took her to the front door and threw her out, girl. I think she had kind of tripped and fell back a little bit, girl. But he closed the door, girl, and she was just beating on the door. He was like, you ain't gotta go nowhere. So eventually a little time went on. She beat on the door for a while or whatever. And I think she ended up calling her mama over there and everything. So they was like standing at the door talking. Me finding out, girl, they was engaged. Not only did you have a girlfriend and you was living with a girlfriend and I didn't know anything because you didn't tell me. Not only that you was living with a girl. That's why when I was pushed up in that closet, girl, it was all them women clothes in there. But I couldn't really see the clothes too much because it was dark in there. But I still could tell that it was some women clothes in there. So not only do you live with somebody, mind you, I'm 18, 19 at the time. Not only do you live with somebody, you engaged to the girl. So when you gives me the information, I get my stuff. I'm like, I'm finna go. I'm about to go. So he was like, don't leave. I said, no, I'm finna get ready to go home. I said, it's about the time that I get home. I said, my dad's gonna be looking for me. And he was like, well, when you go outside, he's like, you don't have to talk to her at all. So he like walked me to my car. She was like, can we talk? And I was like, I guess. He was like, you don't need to talk to her. Girl, you know how these men do, girl. They don't want the women to talk at all. So, girl, I ain't know no better, girl. So, she was like, just follow me down the street to Kroger. Just follow me down the street to Kroger. So we went on down the street to Kroger or whatever. We stood out there probably talking about 15, 20 minutes. He was blowing my phone up, girl. I finally just turned the phone off so I could just hear what the lady was saying. Because she was getting stressed. But she was getting real distressed, girl. So come to find out, they had been together for a few years. They were engaged and they were soon coming up on their wedding day. So I guess he wanted to cheat with him, a little young tender Roni, a young Thundercat, and up into his day. Needless to say, he was what he was. She married him. I ended up being pregnant and having a child from him. And girl, that was about it, girl. I swore that the boy was mine, girl. She said that the boy was hers. I said that the boy was mine, girl. I felt like Monica with them long braids while I was in that closet, trapped, girl. Girl. Men play so many games. But y'all, that was my story time about the time that I thought that the boy was mine, girl. I did end up having a baby for him. And my son now today is 21 years old. Well, he'll be 21 October the 4th. He'll be 21 years old. And that's about it. That was the story time. Girl, I hope y'all like my story time or whatever, but that is the time that I wanted to tell y'all about, girl, because I thought it was so befitting because we just watched the Monica and the Brandy verses, and they had to sing the song Boy Is Mine. That was their last song of the night, and I was just like, I got to tell my story time, girl. I got to tell the people, girl, about the time that I thought the boy was mine, but he wasn't. But again, I hope y'all like the story time. Thank y'all so much. I will see y'all on the next video. Make sure that you like. Make sure that you comment. Make sure that you subscribe. Go down in the comments and let me know if you ever had a time where you had to kind of like tussle and pull on somebody that you thought was yours that he wasn't. Other than that, love y'all. See y'all on the next video. Bye.